While some people dream of meeting their life partner in a chance encounter, for others, chance has nothing to do with it.
It is nerve-wracking to marry somebody you haven't dated.
Some New Zealanders are trusting their families to find them the perfect bride or groom for a traditional arranged marriage.
I believe in my family to choose a boy for me.
How does it feel to hand over the most important decision in your life?
Just cross finger and leave it on a God.
Yeah, he's feeling very nervous.
And how much do you need to know about a person before you agree to spend the rest of your life with them?
We have not kissed yet. Hopefully after the wedding.
First, it starts with friendship, then it gradually turns into love.
Meet the Kiwi families upholding the time-honoured tradition of arranged marriage and witness some very different ways to say I do.
This is the start of a journey towards love.
Determined to have a truly traditional Ethiopian wedding, 30-year-old Kahsay needs to look his best. In just a few weeks, he'll marry Mimi in a semi-arranged Christian Orthodox wedding.
I've been waiting to marry Mimi over 6 years. It took me a while to get her. We follow all the rules and we hope the wedding to be the same. I want to make the best Ethiopian wedding in New Zealand.
Do you think this will be like the biggest Ethiopian wedding?
I think so, because you know this is the first time all Ethiopian they hire big hall and inviting 700 people.
Do you feel any pressure, like?
Yeah, of course I have heaps of pressure, man.
Kahsay has adhered to strict cultural and religious rules in all aspects of his 6-year courtship with Mimi, a woman he loves but has never dated.
So you guys like never hang out, like go for a date or coffee or something like that?
Of course no, bro. It's
Yeah.
our tradition. We can't go out, we can't date without marry, bro. We're not allowed.
You didn't take her to a date?
No.
That's good on you, man. That shows like how much you love her and you will wait.
We're not allowed to go for coffee. We're not allowed actually to go out without the family.
Is it okay to hold hands?
I don't think there's any problem, but if going further than that one, actually it's not allowed.
So you've never kissed Mimi?
No, we never kiss Mimi.
Kahsay migrated to New Zealand 8 years ago and splits his time between a job at a supermarket and working as a taxi driver.
Yeah, it's a good job. I do 24 hours in countdown and around 22 hours in the cab as well.
Working 6 days, Kahsay reserves his one day off to spend time with his bride-to-be, but always in the company of her family.
It took me time to make a friendship with her family and her father to be happy and agree about the wedding, and I'm the right person. I'm very happy to marry Mimi. I will try my best to make a better life for her. To make traditional wedding in New Zealand, it was very hard for me, economically and physically, to be honest.
Recently graduated nurse Mimi came to New Zealand as a refugee along with her family 6 years ago.
I didn't think I would find someone like Kahsay. He knows the real meaning of Ethiopian culture. We loved each other and we chose each other, but we put the family first. That's how I wanted my marriage to be.
The couple met not long after Mimi arrived. For Kahsay, it was love at first sight, but this career-driven girl made her suitor wait.
I said to him, I'm still studying. I'm not gonna get married now, and I have to know you more. And he accepted. And he said to me, I will wait you. And when you feel like you wanna get married, just tell me.
Patience is a virtue. After 2 years, Mimi agreed to marry him. But there was no quickie wedding for these two, who have been engaged for 4 years.
It's good to be engaged for a while. This will make your relationship stronger.
Organising the wedding is Fatia, who's been charged with a daunting task of making sure every Ethiopian wedding custom is adhered to. And the custom causing Kahsay the biggest headache is the talosh, a modern ceremony evolved from the tradition of dowry. The groom buys gifts for the bride that are then critiqued by her entire extended family.
There will be elderly people who sit to witness your gifts, and they might have a few questions.
What kind of question they will ask?
They might say to you, you know, this is not good quality enough, and we don't want our daughter to wear this. And they might say it's not enough. and they have to tell which shop they bought it and how famous clothes it is. Even if it is not that famous, but you immediately have to make it like really important material you are sending for your wife.
The Talosh gift giving is a dream come true for Mimi, who's been busy shopping for some of her gifts.
The bride, when she goes out from her mom's dad's house, the husband has to give her everything new.
Everything?
Yeah, everything, bags, clothes, even the nighties. So he has to start everything for her from the beginning. So Kahsay, he gave me the money, so I have to do the shopping. I've got one bag here and one here. Actually, I've got 4 bags. The KK bag. I love this. Yeah. And this is the perfumes and clothes, yeah. Yeah, actually, I love everything that I have chosen.
Auckland-based early childhood teacher Chandni is on a journey to find her dream husband through the long-held tradition of arranged marriage.
I'm 27 years old. This is the time to look for a guy for my marriage.
Arranged marriage is the right way to find the partner for me because parents want the best for your children.
Why would someone want to be your husband?
I love birds. I love children because I'm full of love.
It was my choice to actually tell parents to look for a guy for me. I've been searching for a guy for a year now, but hasn't been really successful. And then you see your friends getting married, and some of them have like even babies, and then you start thinking, oh, I'm 27, I don't even have a guy for me yet.
Being very specific about her requirements for a husband, Chandni is signed up on a matrimonial website, providing her with access to a vast pool of potential spouses from around the world.
The dream guy I'm looking for is someone who's really committed not just to me, but to his family. I want him to be financially very stable. And then the most important, the one who's really, really good looking. Needs to have really good looks.
Did anybody there catch your eye?
Not yet. You know, I'm not easy to please.
Family play a huge role in arranged marriage. So while her parents conduct their search in India, Chandni is supported by her brother Salil, who lives with her in Auckland.
I definitely trust my brother's judgment. He's always been there for me to support no matter what.
Yeah, the search for a husband is it's a bit of a mission. She has a list of a couple of things which her husband needs to be, qualified. I don't know how she's gonna find it. It's a bit challenge for her, but one day, hopefully, with help of me and family and the websites and everything, she'll get her dream guy. So yeah.
Is your sister quite picky? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, that's right. Glad you mentioned that topic. I don't want to eat this. It is too spicy. I don't want to eat in this plate. I don't want to eat in that plate. She is a bit picky, so yeah.
Expectations go both ways. And with Chandni having a very modern approach to marriage, will she be able to meet a groom and his family's requirements of a wife?
Traditional role in marriage, especially in India, women are expected to do all the household works, but that's really not what I want. I want someone who's more supportive. So we work in partnership and, we take our marriage as a team.
Despite living independently for the last 6 years, Chandni is yet to master what is often considered to be the most important role of an Indian wife, cooking.
I have got a very, very kind mum. She lives with us like for 3 months or 4 months, so that we really don't have to worry about cooking. I really don't have much space to put in my frozen veggies because all my freezer is just full of all of these frozen food my mum's cooked for us. Yeah, and you never know, you find a husband who cooks really nicely. Might just add that to my list, isn't that, for the characteristics I'm looking for?
In 10 days' time, groom-to-be Kahsay will marry Mimi in a semi-arranged Ethiopian Christian wedding. It's an event his sister Mahirit thought might never happen.
Yeah, he take a long time because all the time I ask him, where's going to be the wedding? He said to me, next year. And I asked him, we are now next year. And where is the wedding? He said, next year. And just take more than 3 years?
3, 4 years?
Yeah, 3 years, to know her and to know the family. We take a long time.
The only children of Ethiopian refugees, Kahsay and Mahirit grew up in Sudan, having fled their home country due to violent conflicts there.
You can remember this one?
think I was around 9 years, long time ago.
I look nicer than you, anyway.
Whatever.
I like this one the most.
Yeah, I remember it in Sudan.
Yeah. Sometimes I think
That's my dad.
I look like my dad, and Kahsay look like his mom.
Yeah, my mom's, yeah. She was very kind to me. My father passed away in Sudan in 2002, and 3 years later, my mom passed away. It was a very sad time.
After losing both their parents, Kahsay moved to New Zealand to be closer to his sister, who had immigrated with her husband 16 years ago.
Meherat is, a big thing for me. It's not just my sisters. She's all my family. Since I came here, she's the one, she supported me to go to school and to start work.
I am very proud of him, really proud. I love him so much, He's my big, like, I see him like a big brother, but I'm the big sister, but it's nice.
Marriages arranged by families are commonplace in Ethiopian culture, with girls often marrying quite young. And Meherat was no exception.
I was 15 years old when I married him. Still, maybe it's not even high school. Kahsay is just different. Kahsay, he get a lot of time with Mimi.
Kahsay has chosen 4 groomsmen to help him pull off his very traditional wedding.
They are close friends. Most of them, they never been to Ethiopian wedding, actually. That's good experience for them.
These young Ethiopians have a lot to learn about marriage customs. And Kahsay has assigned them the toughest job of all. They'll be in charge of presenting the gifts to Mimi's family for judgment.
This is the bag, only the clothes. Everything is here handmade. You have to advertise where it came from, which part of Ethiopia.
How much would this be worth?
This one almost $200 US. You have to hold it like this one.
So
you have to be very careful.
Yeah.
500 this one, US dollar.
500.
Yeah. So I want you to show me now how to do it. I want you, when you talk, you have to be like very strong and you have to sell it very well.
Okay, this is called kaba. It's a traditional top. So this goes right around the back. Yeah, and yeah, whatever. It's
no country can do this on Ethiopia.
It's only made in Ethiopia, so nowhere in the world.
No country they do it except Ethiopia.
You will know it's original and handmade as well. So yeah, we got this lovely dress here.
What's the name?
That's called Hawalti, and it's worth about. How much was it, boss? Around 150, 200
US dollar.
So this is what, the new church?
No.
No, sorry.
Gondar.
Excuse me. This is Gondar. Yeah. There's a lot of things to remember, and yeah, I think I'd be a bit nervous because speaking in front of the adult is not my thing, and you have to protect it at the same time and trying to sell it. So a bit of a mission there. So I'd be a bit nervous, but I think I'll be sweet. Yeah.
I think so far you're right. So you need a little bit training. So I'll do next week more training, so you can pick up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. Like, it won't be the same in front of the adult. Say.
No,
so,
you have to get a little bit shot of whiskey.
I think that's an interesting thing.
This one piece will make 52 layers.
Watch on mobile devices or the big screen. All for free. No subscription required.
Hi, this is Nidhi calling from Knotted. So I believe that you would like to register with us.
Professional marriage brokers are common in India. Here in New Zealand, there are 2 women offering Kiwi Indians a boutique matrimonial service.
Hey.
Khushi Bandari and Nidhi Chadna run specialist matchmaking agency Knotted.
So the process is people get in touch with us via our website. Often we get parents that actually send us an email to say, this is the name of my daughter, this is how old she is, this is how long we've been looking, and these are her specs. We will then give them a call and invite them in to meet with us for a registration. That really helps us to match your profile with the right kind of a candidate. What are you?
Aspiring bride, 27-year-old Chandni, is on the hunt for a husband that ticks all the boxes. Having been searching for over a year with no success, Chandni and her brother Salil are hoping that Knotted Agency can find her a man fitting her very particular requirements.
Now, Chandni, you've obviously said that you're quite serious and ready to look for a life partner. So what is it that you're really looking for?
There are a few things which I'm really particular about. Very important thing for me is a vegan family. Someone has to have a really positive attitude towards life, committed to his job and his parents and other friends as well. He's someone obviously who's older than me, and obviously he has to be good looking. That is for sure.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Yeah.
What are the key things then you will bring to that match that would make you look quite attractive to him?
Yeah, I really have very caring nature. I think that's really important part in our Indian culture. I have such good balance between Kiwi values and traditional values, and I just hope to find someone the same.
We've got lots of candidates that would be matching your profile. We certainly are thinking of a couple of them that would fit already.
Chandni is really pretty, outgoing, really traditional plus modern girl. Yeah. So she's very Kiwi Indian girl. So definitely we have got a couple of candidates for her. So we can definitely help her.
They'll be perfect for her.
Yeah.
They were really, really positive. I do have a big demand list. I just feel it's a dream guy I will never be able to find. But I think after talking to them, I'm very relaxed.
You know, the way they were talking, everything, they just said, oh yeah, we'll be able to do that, we'll be able to do that. So I thought, you know, it's just a bit too much.
Well, what advice do you have for your sister here?
Yeah, just to, you know, I guess to calm down and be patient and, you know, and yeah, just not to rush up things.
Bride-in-waiting Chandni has been on the hunt for a husband for over a year. Since meeting with matrimonial agency Knotted, 3 possible candidates have been identified, but all 3 turned her down for one very traditional reason.
We had a meeting with a matchmaking organization, and then they had like a few guys who were really enthusiastic to like mate, but it did not happen because our horoscopes did not match.
In most Hindu families, the horoscopes of a boy and girl must be a match if marriage is to be considered. A tradition Chandni feels is outdated.
So were you pretty disappointed? I was really disappointed because I actually thought, like, you know, people who live in New Zealand wouldn't believe in such traditions. I mean, I have total respect for the traditions, but this just doesn't make sense to me at all. I was just hoping to go on my first date because I've never ever been on a date before.
Never?
Meeting men for my arranged marriage will be the first date I will be going to. Someone somewhere is made for us. It's just, yeah, it's the right time.
Well, how are they looking?
Oh, awesome.
Pretty good, eh?
Yes, thank you very much. That looks pretty awesome.
The stars may not have aligned for Chandni just yet, but the search is far from over.
This is not the end. Like, you know, I will keep searching for men till I find the right one, no matter I turn 30, I turn even 35, but it's just finding the right guy.
After a series of misses, matrimonial service Knotted has come up with a match.
I've got a date. I'm very, very nervous about it. This is my first date ever, and this has been the most anxious day ever in my life. So I'm more nervous than I was for my final exams for my bachelor's.
Tonight's dinner date will be Chandni's first ever meeting with a potential spouse.
That's my date for tonight, and he's a handsome vegan. He definitely ticks the box for the looks, but I do look forward to have a chat with him and see how we go.
Brother Salil will accompany her tonight as chaperone.
I just want to be really honest and upfront in front of him.
Just be yourself and, you know, make sure you give him a chance to speak. So, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I am quite talkative, isn't it?
Just make sure you listen to him. That's my recommendation to you.
Yeah, so I might not just have you at the table because I'm not sure, like, you know, how guy might feel about it. He might just be uncomfortable, so you can just be around.
Yeah.
The match lined up for Chandni is Auckland-based Hindu bachelor Nimit.
Hi. Chandni.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nimit,
He's
nice
my
to
brother.
meet you.
With introductions complete, Chandni decides to bypass small talk with a more direct approach.
How do you feel about horoscopes? Do you believe in them?
Yes, I do. Yeah, because our ancestors have been doing this. So if they are doing this, there must be a reason behind they are doing that, right? What about you?
This is something very interesting. I don't believe in horoscopes at all. I feel that is not actually a decisive factor of how it would affect your relationship, and my family doesn't believe in it.
Your family must move together. You can't be one person going this way, the other going the other way. You have to, everyone should be happy in a family.
Yeah, like I respect it. But this is one thing personally I don't believe.
The horoscopes are not a deal breaker for Namit, and as Salil listens in from a respectful distance, the couple continue to get to know each other.
So what are you studying?
I'm doing my diploma in culinary arts. Yeah, it's cooking as well as baking.
So that just tells me you're a good cook.
Maybe in future, I hope so.
That's a good thing, like, you know, to know like you are a cook, because I'm not sure you'll be happy to hear this or what, I don't cook. I really don't enjoy cooking.
Are you like willing to grow interest maybe at some later stage or not? In cooking, or you're just the whole life no cooking? You can't be so fussy that I'm not going to cook. I mean, at some stage, you should know how to do.
Yeah, I mean, I can, but not something I would enjoy. Like, if the guy is all right to cook, I can help, maybe chop the veggies, and so it's just more of a partnership thing as well.
Yeah, I mean, nobody is forcing you to do that, but you do it once in a while. I mean, that shouldn't be a problem. Yeah.
That's good to know.
Chandni may have found a man who can cook, but is she a suitable bride for Namit?
She got a different opinion as compared to me. In few things, not all, but she likes to talk as well, what I found out so far. But that's a good thing. You talk from your heart, that is more important. Did fit my criteria, but I hope she fits my parents' criteria as well. So that one is later part. First, I need to wait for her reply.
But is Namit the modern man Chandni has been hoping for?
He was lovely. He definitely ticked the handsome box. That is, again, a big concern for me. And the best thing I found about him was he was very honest. To an extent, we were compatible. I told him I do not cook and I do not enjoy. He wasn't really happy with that. And he does believe in horoscopes and I don't. But at the same time, he's not really fussed about it. But that's good. He expressed his honest viewpoints. Little bit of connection, but it was good to know, like, he wasn't completely on a different planet. So you never know.
It's Diwali in Auckland City. Thousands of Hindus are out to celebrate the Festival of Lights. But there's no engagement to celebrate for Chandni. It's been 5 months since her date with Namit, but the lack of chemistry didn't lead to a second meeting.
Even after my date, my search is still carrying on. I still haven't found my Mr. Right.
But is Chandni too picky? And will she ever find a husband who fits her criteria?
Nothing is going to change my mind. You know, I'm more than willing to be compromising on a few little things. But it's just finding the right guy first.
Take your time.
See?
That's good. Thank you for your support, girls. It's awesome to hear that.
Oh, hi, group hug. From here, I'm still going to keep looking for the guys. It's a lot of fun in the process as well with the friends, relatives. And let's see which search process will get me my Mr. Right.
Perhaps Mr. Perfect is out there somewhere. In West Auckland, Ethiopian bride-to-be Mimi and her family are preparing for the first day of a week's worth of wedding celebrations.
Today we're gonna go to the church and put our rings on.
So that's the day they're gonna take their vows and they're gonna be officially married in front of the church.
We're gonna be husband and wife.
As devout Orthodox Christians, Mimi and Kahsay are starting their wedding with a private religious ceremony.
Yeah, it's friend and close families will be in today, and majority communities and big people invited for the actual wedding day.
What would you think Kahsay would say when he sees you?
I'm beautiful.
You're beautiful.
I think he feels excited to come and see me.
He can't wait.
This wedding is set to be the biggest and most traditional Ethiopian wedding ever held in New Zealand. requiring a mammoth effort from Mimi's mother and entire extended family.
راح دستني أيوة تعمل دس سجني كمينا قل مستحقات سلزخنا يعني حقوساتنا مبرن.
Kahsay is a good person. He's my friend. You know. We used to go out, we having fun together, and he can marry my sister. I'm happy.
Mimi wears a traditional Ethiopian gown adorned with Coptic crosses. The women sing traditional church songs as the bride waits for the arrival of her soon-to-be husband.
Both of them, they are very traditional, so I want everything to go well. It's so much responsibility. I just don't want anything to go wrong, so I have pressure, and every time we get closer, it's like, I hope we get through this.
All my family and friends, they were standing and clapping for me and singing. I feel like a special person.
The cultural song and dance may come naturally to Mimi's bridal party, but outside, the groom's procession are still finding their feet. After 4 years of waiting, Kahsay and Mimi are now one step closer to having the strict rules of engagement lifted.
When I saw him, I was close to cry because this time I've been waiting for years came to me and in front of me. So I was very happy. I don't have the words actually to explain honestly.
Speechless. I feel happy sitting next to my future husband.
Actually, I'm very nervous now, honestly. I'm very nervous. Just accounting the time to go fast, that's all.
At St. Mark's Church on Auckland's North Shore, close friends and family gather to witness the Orthodox Christian marriage sacrament.
Church day was important day because that the day was showing that we married by the rule of the church. It was a very, very beautiful day for me.
Kahsay and Mimi fled them and guarded the promise which has been made between them one with another.
It was a beautiful moment. I feel like whatever I ask like God and pray for it, He gave it to me. That's why I put like my religion on the top.
The sacrament consists of 2 parts. The exchange of rings representing a pledge to share everything, both physical and spiritual. And the crowning, symbolizing the couple's union with Christ and His kingship.
They put the crown, that means you're the king and she's the queen of your house.
So that's why they dress like this one. With hey, you're gonna be a king, you're gonna be queen in your home. Protect your kingdom. God bless you, and may have a wonderful life. Congratulations to all the family.
It's so lovely and so nice, you know? This is the next step for him. It makes me feel like I need to cry with this. It's okay, it's nice.
Kahsay and Mimi are now spiritually joined as husband and wife, but their physical union will have to wait.
Yeah, we got married in the church. The priest has blessed us. Like, we married on the paper, but not real.
In their absolute commitment to adhering to all cultural customs, the couple will not start their life together until after their white wedding in 5 days' time.
She's my wife, so how am I gonna leave her? But as traditional, I have to leave her. I can't take her. But yeah, it's very hard. Been waiting for a while, so I have to wait again 1 week.
It's the eve of the cultural wedding. Tonight, the groomsmen will present Mimi's gifts to the community elders for judgment.
Today we've got a lunch going on, so we're heading off to Mimi's house and we got all the gifts ready. Yeah, this is all new to me, and yeah, I'm very pleasure to representing Kahsay today. Yeah, we've all been rehearsing pretty much every day, every single day till midnight. So we got that team bond going on, and yeah, they will do a good job today. Yeah.
What once was a formal gesture like dowry now has become more of a fun tradition and a way to break the ice between the families. The gifts will be taken to Mimi's home, and if judged worthy, Mimi's family will give their final blessing for the groom to marry the bride.
Kahsay, because he took Mimi from her parents, so Kahsay have to provide everything from now on. So Kahsay bought all new wardrobe for her. Everything she needs from now on is Kahsay's responsibility.
Kahsay has spent years and thousands of dollars compiling these gifts, so the pressure is on for his groomsmen to live up to expectations of a culturally perfect wedding.
I planned from the beginning, from the shoes to the gold. Every single thing came in the back and been planned. So that's why I wasn't worried about the gift. I was worried about how they're going to advertise it.
Determined to impress the community, Kahsay has a secret weapon.
This is a big surprise for Mimi. She doesn't know anything about this. What do you guys think of the car? Cool?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Normal Ethiopian wedding in New Zealand, they get clothes from Ethiopian, they got gold and silver, but no one done the car, something new, to make everyone like excited. Oh, why he bring all this one? So even my best man, they say, you block us, we can't married now.
Adding some light-hearted competition between the bridal parties, the bridesmaids will try to steal the gifts and hold them for ransom. And as Kahsay is not permitted to attend the talosh, success rests with the groomsmen.
You need to guys open your eyes and make sure there's nothing gonna be stolen.
Yeah, be very careful for everything, all the stuff, especially the gold and the clothes. And yeah, good luck for today. Please, just be strong, okay? Yeah.
Hand up.
At Mimi's home, event planner and chief cultural advisor Fatia is making sure Mimi's bridesmaids make it as tough as possible on the groomsmen.
If anything is missing, then you need to request them. You need to be there for Mimi to make sure that she got all the gifts that she needed in her life, okay? Look each other, listen each other, watch each other.
Let's do it. You ready, girls?
Confidence is high for the men who arrive at Mimi's battle ready. Mimi is unable to receive the gifts until the ceremony is over, so confined to her room, contemplates her last night as a single woman.
So this is the last day I will be like without Kahsay. So from tomorrow I will be with him forever.
The talosh gets off to a hectic start and quickly descends into confusion.
They wouldn't give us a chance to talk. They were just all over us. There's people stealing shoes, trying to get it back. It's not what we expected, eh? It was just crazy. People just want to eat us, you know?
Yeah, I'm not impressed. Not yet, at least.
Yeah, we're trying to keep the customs and also in Ethiopia done in different regions, different ways. So, you know, it's a group of people from all parts of Ethiopia and it's become a chaos, but hopefully, inshallah, maybe outside will be better. Yeah, let's see how it goes outside.
Outside order is restored as the groomsmen impress the elders with the caliber of the gifts.
This is so cool. I couldn't wait to show you. So many rings, actually. That's exciting. Everybody fighting to steal this. Yeah. Wow.
But are the gifts good enough for the family to give their blessing for Kahsay to take their daughter?
So you happy?
We were impressed at that point. We were very happy because we didn't expect a car, and normally that doesn't happen. So we were very pleased.
So we're going back now to Kahsay and give him a feedback about what's happening here. So hopefully he will gonna reward us with a beer. So.
Today is the day. Kahsay and Mimi will officially become husband and wife in the eyes of the Ethiopian community and spend their first night alone together since they met 6 years ago.
I haven't spoken to him myself actually for almost 3 days now. That's part of the rule. We're not allowed to talk until the wedding done. I'm worried about the timing. Yeah, like everyone's gonna be on time.
You need to relax. This is only once in a lifetime and yeah, try to enjoy as much as you can and not worry about anything else. We're here to help him, so for you it's just to enjoy the day and we'll do the rest.
Did you sleep last night?
Seriously, I sleep only 2 hours. Honestly, 2 hours only. Just imagining how Mimi gonna look like.
At the bridal house, Mimi is preparing for her groom to arrive and her whole life to change.
I feel nervous as well because I'm gonna leave my family and I have to start new life without them. What are you looking forward to? Seeing my handsome husband.
Probably she's never been away from her mom's house, so it's gonna take time for her to just adapt to the new lifestyle. My role is being on the side of the bride and keep all the dramas away from her.
Kahsay is supposed to be here 12, but 12 already here. The girl's not ready yet. I know at the end of the day the wedding will happen, so we just have to take it whatever comes in the flow. Deep breathe in. Yeah.
Back at Kahsay's, the groom is about to leave.
This is just traditionally we have a little dance with the family as we're exiting, ready to go to Mimi's house. It's a blessing from the family, kind of a farewell celebration before we head to Mimi's house, and that's when they start their new life and new home.
But as word comes in that the bridal party is still not ready, Kahsay's patience begins to wear thin.
I think he looks upset here. He's not happy with the timing.
We was planning to go from my sister's house to Mimi's house by 11 o'clock. But I've been waiting more than 3 hours with my boys, so maybe for Ethiopians, timing is always wrong. They never been in time, so it's a little bit angry. And I couldn't handle it waiting till see Mimi, so yeah, it was hard time.
Finally, the bride is ready, and with her father by her side, she waits for Kahsay to arrive and claim her as his wife.
I was a little bit sad leaving my family. Actually, my mom cried. It's the hard time when your mom seeing you like leaving the house. I felt very, very emotional. I was gonna cry, but she's like, don't cry, your makeup.
Outside, the groom's procession inches towards the house.
The driver was very slow driving because they was dancing. I was saying, oh, just go, go, go. I want to be there. It took us almost 25 minutes just to drive less than 3 meters.
Kahsay, when he first came to take me, yeah, he was looking cute. Like when he opened the veil and kissed me over the head, I felt like it's getting real. I'm leaving.
I took her from her dad's hand. That means she's mine from now on. I have to look after her, same what her dad been doing. So it was an amazing time.
Kahsay and Mimi are now considered husband and wife. And after years of restrictions, this couple are now free to be intimate. But their first kiss will have to be very public.
Come on, don't be shy. Don't be shy.
Yeah, that's the first time I kissed Mimi. And I was, was like, when is this wedding is gonna be over? So, yeah, that's the first time I kissed Mimi.
We're gonna say like, God bless them, and we're gonna see the child from next year if they're working hard.
As the first Ethiopian wedding held in New Zealand in 2 years, tonight's reception is a special occasion for the whole community.
To make an event like this, it actually needed a lot of support from the whole community. And we've been here since yesterday around 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock in the morning to just get everything ready.
The bridal party have choreographed a grand entrance, with each partner performing a dance unique to an area of Ethiopia.
I was very shocked like when I saw them dancing. I was surprised. Even Fatih, she told me, did you choose them because they are good dancers? I said, no, I wasn't know they are dancing, but they are good. I was very impressed.
I thought Kahsay, he just picked people, they don't know how to dance. But I was like speechless to see him dancing like that.
From my side, I was thinking, that's how I'm gonna do it, like I was shining, heaps of people there, my family, friends. It was big pressure, and so I had a little bit cup of whiskey, so at least to be, tipsy.
been a while since I've been to a wedding like this, and taught me a bit of my culture, and to be proud of it and be part of it, yeah, this is a great opportunity, you know, and we're meeting new people, getting to know each other, and yeah, making new friends, yeah, it's great.
Kahsay and Mimi will now spend the next 2 days alone together before one final cultural celebration to mark the end of their wedding.
What's been the highlight of today?
Actually, was starting a little bit was a hard time, panicking, angry. But now I'm so excited, I'm happy. And so just we're gonna enjoy food, drink, party, family. And then we're gonna start the life, the real life.
So what's going to happen tonight?
Because that's the first time we're gonna, you know, like have a relationship. To be honest, it's gonna happen a lot of things.
It's been 2 days since the wedding. The Mouse ceremony is a chance for Kahsay and Mimi to thank the friends and family who helped make their dream of a truly cultural wedding a reality.
I am very passionate about culture, and culture means is our identity, you know, but usually you could see it slowly dying in New Zealand, and our children don't know. So this kind of things is an opportunity to show them, because they don't know anything. So for me, it's been a privilege.
This is our culture dance, and it goes like this.
The bride and groom arrive at the venue, but how did it feel to be alone together for the first time?
After the wedding, we went to a hotel. He was like really romantic. I was like, is that you? Yeah, it was a little bit awkward, but I feel good being with him.
So how many hours have you been husband and wife now?
48 hours, actually. No, actually it's almost 2 weeks. But since we start sleeping together and starting our life, 48 days, 48 hours.
Like the first night, I was like a little bit emotional because I left my family and we are alone. But the second day, it was okay.
First night was almost, she's crying like baby. And even her mom is always calling, you know. But I think last night was all right.
The bride and groom look on as the guests perform a dance celebrating the consummation of the marriage.
The songs about like the grooms came, so everyone have to dance, showing like that the strong men came. Yeah.
I'm serving the people some of our local Ethiopian alcohol. We represent the groom and the bride, so we're saying like, thank you for sharing our happiness.
Once everyone is served, a unique ritual takes place. Kahsay's family honour Mimi with a nickname chosen by her new sister-in-law, Maheret.
Ladies and gentlemen, her new name is now called Aksumawit. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Aksumat means my homeland in the region where we came from, and that's the place where my mom passed away on it. So it's special for me and for my family, for my community. That's why I give her Aksumat, and everyone was happy.
Well, it's all over now, and this is the last part of the wedding. It's really special for Kahsay and Mimi and for all of us, because it's been quite some time before we have a wedding. It's almost 2 years. So it's really special because we see a lot of our family and friends. So it was a very good event for us.
The best thing was the people was happy. They leave everything and they came to share the moment with you. So it was a grateful day. I feel I achieved my goal to have best Ethiopian traditional wedding in New Zealand.
We are together. This is the best thing. My life is just started now.
You wake up in the morning, Mimi beside me, no more thinking, no more stress, so life is easy. The girl I've been dreaming over 5 years, she's beside me now.